And we will head over here to the canteen and the intact house. And we will search these. I think it's morning, so we'll go ahead and remove that. Yeah, I think my torch is actually about to break, which sucks, but hey, what can you do? I did get a saucepan. That's pretty nice. I think that's normally there now. Or that's like there every single time when you play the game. Vodka, pasta. Alright, I'll take all this stuff. It's all good stuff. And then we will head back to the center of town, which is where my camp and my fire should be. Now. Damn, my fire already went out. Okay, so I have to rekindle. Remake a new fire, which takes like 10 firewood, which kind of sucks. But if you use kindling, you can use essentially 1 firewood to add 20% to it, which means you can use essentially 5 firewood to get your fire back to 100%. Whereas if you let it go out, you have to use 10 to get it started again. So it makes more sense to actually, just kindle the fire so that it doesn't go out. If you can help it. I mean, if you're just going to be moving on and you're not going to be back there for a couple of days, you would generally just extinguish it because that way you can get coal or charcoal. I guess it's just coal now. Which is going to be helpful for chemistry. You'll use coal in order to filter out like really bad water or whatever. Let's see here. So I found some canned beef. That's good. Rusks. Cooking wise, pasta with ground beef. Yes, that is really good. It gives you 100 food, 50 water, and 5 health back. So I think what I want to do here, I'll go ahead and sleep just to get my energy back. And let me see here. Looks like that's the only intact house left on the southern side of the town, and then we'll have to go there. But for now, let me go ahead and go to this crater, and we will grab some dirty water. Some dirty water. Now, okay. I was gonna say, I noticed I don't have a counter or anything for radiation or poisoning, which is interesting. So, I guess poison isn't really a thing anymore in the way that it used to be. So this is just going to give me straight up health damage. And it'll give me radiation. I'm going to go ahead and drink that. Okay, now I have 1 radiation down there at the bottom. Okay, so that's kind of different. How they decided to do that. Okay, and I regenerate health over time. Good. I figured that was the case, but I wasn't entirely sure. Wanted to Wanted to test that out and be entirely sure before I make a foolish mistake later on down the road. So we'll go ahead and kindle with one piece of firewood. Now I've got that going for a little while. 223 uses. Alright, yeah, we can go ahead and boil, I don't know, like 20 of these. And then, yeah, I'll just go ahead and drink one of them. That ain't no big deal. And then I'm going to go ahead and cook one of these so that I have food. Fresh for 3 days. Okay, so that actually lasts for a decent amount of time. I don't know if they've changed how long food lasts in this game. In general, they may have, they may not have. I don't know. We're going to go ahead and kindle that, because I will be right back after I check out this house. Okay. Okay, and now my food's at 0, so I'm wondering, will my health start going down if I don't eat? Yes, it will. Okay. That was another thing that I wanted to check out. So health is essentially my exhaustion and also to a certain extent my poisoning at the same time. Anything of interest in here? Well, we'll head back to the center. Grab my... Ooh. Okay. Okay, so we can kind of do some strategic things here. What? We can miss? I didn't even realize that that was a thing that could happen. Why do I keep missing you? What the hell? Just die already, you jerk. Okay, and to a certain extent, we can kind of min-max this. So, like, with my fists, I would do 1 to 10 damage. So, in theory, if all things remain equal, then it would average out to be about 5 damage. So on average, I would do 5 damage to this rat, which means I would only need slightly above average luck in order to kill him with my fists. That being said, I would like to just, you know, be done with this battle. Okay, so... yeah, fighting is really different now. The battle system is so different. It's not in a bad way. It's just very different from how I'm used to it being. We'll go ahead and fry up these dead rats, because why not? How long did that last? Ooh, 5 days. And then we've got dried fish, which they're good for like forever. So basically any kind of food item that doesn't have an expiration date is a food item that I want to keep for as long as possible. That's kind of the way that I play. I don't know if that's necessarily the right way to play or the wrong way to play. I don't know. That's just the way that I play. Location. We'll go ahead and drink ourselves some of this dirty water. I mean, you know, a lot of people will be like, don't drink dirty water, just drink the clean water and everything. And I'm just like, well, I mean, I can, but I don't have to, you know? I don't need to do that right now. Alright, that's probably good enough. And we're probably going to be shipping out here in a little bit. So we'll go ahead and extinguish this fire and get me some coal. But yeah, let's go ahead and pick up all the stuff that I dropped before. Not gonna pick up the firewood. Not just yet, anyway. Because that actually weighs quite a bit. Okay, and then let's go ahead and see what we can find in here. We got a kitchen knife, we got some matches, rope, rags, and a little bit of wood. No big deal. So that's really all the buildings of interest in Zapolyarny. So we'll go ahead and head over to the cabin here. I like to call these cabins. I think they're officially called save points, right? Yeah, it's just called save point, this is where you would save if you are playing the free-to-play version. They are also, however, basically free loot to a certain extent. And you can like repair these things and make them into, you know, bases of sorts. But, you know, that's a little bit later in the game. For me, I just kind of use them as staging areas to a certain extent. I'll drop stuff off at them. And then, you know, I'll come back and pick up stuff later. Let me see here. Yeah, I'd probably rather use the kitchen knife in battle, to be perfectly honest. Okay, so anything that I really, really need to keep with me. Not particularly. I mean, we'll go ahead and pick up a couple of things of water, just because that's nice to have. We'll go ahead and eat those.